Hey guys, it's Bob from Kaler's Aquatics, of course, and just wanted to do a little update on the couple of convicts that didn't have room in the box to go to Anthony. Those are the little guys from Nathan's. And you're hearing frogs and birds because I have set up a little 10-gallon tank outside. Not a first, I know. In fact, Filthy Tanks. Check out his channel if you haven't, PHILTHY Tanks. Has goldfish outside on his table, on his deck. But these guys also had rescued a couple of little fire mouse from Petco that were actually being attacked by a couple of adult convicts. So now they're back in with juvenile convicts, and those convicts are chasing them, but nonetheless not doing nearly the damage. I kind of set this tank up on the fly, had it sitting empty. It had been a quarantine tank for saltwater fish, but I already have a 10-gallon saltwater tank, so I didn't need two. It basically is kind of a memory of Rachel O'Leary's challenge to throw a tank together. Let me lean back here so I can fall over. Here's where I was trying to wipe the glass off a little with a damp paper towel. It's right outside my living room door or great room door, and the tub, if I can swivel around, is right back there. So I pass this tank several times a day. I'm not going to forget about these little guys. And most of the stuff in here came out of the tub quickly. The substrate was this stuff that I found, and it implied that it did not have to be rinsed. So I trusted it and did not rinse it. And it was a 25-pound bag, and I probably used 15, 18 pounds of it in there. The rock was a big rock that was sitting here on the deck that probably will end up in my 180 tank, but for now I needed a rock or some kind of structure in here, so put it in gently. It's way oversized for that tank. I went ahead and made some indentations under the rock. There are 3 or 4 of those. The most obvious one is here. Did not rinse the rock or do anything to it. It still has mud and lichen on it from sitting on the porch. And the fish are doing well. They love to pick at it. The let's see what we've got. Of course, duckweed. Duckweed made it over there. And there's also some frog bit, and there's some water lettuce, and there's some water hyacinths. I was truly impressed with the roots of all the plants that I pulled out of the tub. Didn't realize they had gotten that big already. The fish love them, and they're constantly in them picking at them, as I'm sure all the fish that are in the tub and the fry that are in there are doing. Those are some plants that I received in the mail from Just One More Fish. I went ahead and stuck a couple of those in here. Maybe some dwarf sage. Got several bunches of that stuck around, and I've used it on a couple other tanks. I had a couple of new coleus. I think that's how they're pronounced. I've saved the tag to remind me. So let me look down here. But anyway, pulled them out of their little plastic pots and stuck them down in pieces of pots that I have. So that kind of breaks the sun for these guys. They only get it in the afternoon, and it's about to set right now. So yeah, the cool thing, wow, I'll be so glad when I get that gimbal. The shaking has gotten so bad. There's a little better. Those rocks are rocks that I got to put in the, see there's the chase, that I got to put in the, the axolotl tank. and still have plenty of those left, so I just dropped a handful in there and let them fall as they would. I think I'm just going to leave them. I'd hope they would provide some line of sight brakes, but not so much with these guys. Like I said, it's the Convicts, one in particular that's a butt. If I see the need, I can put it in a wire mesh container or a little breeder box to give these guys some relief. But I really think everybody's doing fine. Everybody eats well. They really seem to enjoy the tank. And that's pretty much it with that. I'm gonna go inside just to give a window side view. Sorry, that was like tsunami-ish. It's a new term. A different view over here. Plant's still crooked where I stuck it in. Can get up under there. And that's just an old plant card or something that I had over the years and not done a lot with for many years. So yeah, still got lots of stuff stored under it. There's a little plastic. There's a plastic bag. Oh, and what I did with that plastic bag, my salt comes in that for the saltwater tanks, the marine tanks. And I rinsed the white rocks, thinking that they might be chalky, and they were, so that really would have been a mess had I not rinsed those with some tank water. But there, we can see the fish are still watching me. There's one of the little fire mouse. And all of the 8 p.m. Live streams are starting to send notifications. So I'll get off here, mine is just a video, and go over to maybe Bob Steenfots and mod there a while. So thanks guys. It's looking at me, wanting me to feed it, and I will. There they come, they following me around. I did fix that rock so they could not get directly behind the rock. They can go under it though if they want, and they do, and come out. Again, there's another place to have a cool nest or to hang out down there like he's doing. So yeah, that's my deck window tank. Thanks guys. Please give us a like and a subscribe and a share.